Okay, so we have one of our buggies. We've got Old Tinker, which I don't mind at all. Got some draw pips. I would love to actually find... I think I just want this stuff later, though. I'm gonna mulligan. What do they bring? Another MM. This one has a lot more creature control. Double effervescent. One last job, pincerator. So this is just going to be a totally different game than the last one. Like capturing Amber is going to feel a lot less good, maybe, except to if I can force them to have to use their EPs without them being on check, like keeping them off check because of that, that'd be really good, I think. Okay, I think we play the Old Tinker first, just see if it sticks. Equidon is really good when it's really good. I think Unfathomable is up there too. The thing with Equidon is the creature control is super hit or miss. And I don't love a lot of the actual just common creatures in Equidon. But yeah, overall, like, especially if you have Equidon tokens, it's crazy. Let's see. We're gonna dump Zaitar. Oh my gosh. Sorry in advance, opponent. Do you have artifact control? You have a reclaimed, so we'll probably lose at least one of these, but they do have to decide which one we're losing. We're going to play this down first so we can capture onto it. Capture and damage. And we've got more third buggy. Turn 2. Or turn 3, I guess it will be. But I think being able to destroy your own creatures is something that Equidon does a lot of, and that's way more valuable in this set because there are like there's really good destroyed effects, especially if you have Prospector or something. I mean, I'm untapping with the buggies, so I'm going buggies, right? Like that's how this works. I would have to discard. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. So we lose an Amber to draw 3. We dump. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Well, I guess we're just killing him. Yeah, I was thinking I would be able to make a token and then do this one to blow up the token, but it's fine. We have a pretty solid Star Alliance turn coming. Yeah, it's tough. Puzzling is so much utility, especially when I have so many Amber pips, right? Okay, so we want to do this one first to see what's on top and make a token. Let's turn. Actually, we can. So we're gonna draw that. So we can flip Scrap Scrounger. So we want to do Symposium, Secure Droid. So this is Scrap Scrounger. Gosh, my poor head. Do that again. Symposium, Secure Droid, Thrax. Now we can flip these guys. Let's taunt there. Draw, Secure Droid. I know they have Savage Clash, so we probably walked right into that. But I just made this board from 0. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I should have thought about placement with the Pincerator, because he's got armor, so I should have left him on the outside. What's sad is this Crushing Charge kills all of it. Except for Thrax, I guess, but it's going to get Savage Clashed anyways. That's fine. Or Fangtooth. This is so much creature control. So this person's probably testing against specifically Winds of Exchange decks, because But that's just what we're seeing a lot of these days. Okay, but not much else, and we got the check, so I'll take that. So this is where I think I would actually rather have the puzzling trinket, because I want to find that epic poem, because I can exalt this 5 times this turn, which would be so good. But instead, I actually can't even... What can I do? Because it just dies to Fangtooth if they just don't play creatures. I could do this to make a token, then blow it up to gain 2, then Buggy to draw more. But to make a token, I'm having to discard 2 Saurian. Ugh. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get a creature with a forced retirement. We get the Dory. Crap. Okay. So we're going to discard the Crushing Charge because no creatures are staying alive this game anyways. We have to keep this guy. So let's discard this Symposium to make a token. Take back everything I said. This getting turned into a token is stupid. Okay, blow it up. Draw 3 more. Play this guy, Trading Frenzy onto him for fun. That is this set in a nutshell, what just happened. Man, I need to get better at making clips, because there was stuff last week too, where it's just like the one play is just like, oh, here's how to totally screw yourself in Winds of Exchange. And I would already have a pretty solid collection of those clips already. Okay, so they're... I guess we're still losing this to Fangtooth. But they're not getting more... Amber? They could one last job here. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, so they're at 9. Epic Poem is gone. Could just still capture a lot. But again, it just dies to the Fangtooth. We'd steal some. Is keeping them off check still worth it? Do we go another Buggy turn? What do we have to draw into? Just a bunch more Saurian. This deck had archiving. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, whatever I even capture, I have to give back because of these damage pips. Dang. We slow roll it. Let's just get a little bit more. Of course, it's another Saurian card. That's cool. Okay, at least something big that might not just die every turn to Fangtooth. That was so brutal. That's okay. I think that's like... Winds of Exchange is a great set. I think it's going to be really good and competitive. I think what just happened there is why I'm not going to call it the best set, because that is just going to happen sometimes. Now, maybe that means it's just a bad Winds of Exchange deck. But... okay, so we do get a draw off this, which could be Pale. Do I want to capture much here? It's not even really worth it, right? Because... Attach that there. Amber, Amber. Because we don't have the Epic Poem, so it's just like capture instead of damage. Draw. We did get the Pale. Guess we're just capturing... Oh, if I capture more... And Tricks can't even do anything. Dang it. Yeah. I guess we're killing Strix to go to check. That turn could have been thought through better, probably. Because they didn't quite have enough Amber for me to do anything. This deck also doesn't have its own artifact control, which is a little bit of a problem. And now that they have this, I basically will probably not have any cards on the board the rest of the game for more than a turn. Unless I can play a lot of them at once. There's the EP. Just one EP is good. Or I could staff up this turn and just make 1 billion tokens. I kind of want to do that just to see what happens. But then I should gain Amber. I'd probably get Savage Clashed if I do that. Yeah. Okay. So we're not playing this yet. Let's do... This Trading Frenzy's not doing anything for me, so I'm just gonna play it. Amber. Play this guy. We can Forced Retirement him to gain an Amber. Of course, it Shrix. That's actually fine because we have the Monument now. Oh, sweet, we got this guy. He might actually survive a turn. But maybe not, because I should have drawn first for sure. I didn't think about that. Destroy this guy to gain 2. We'll reveal 2 Starlands cards to make a token. Yeah, write this. Moral of the story is this deck needs a outpost so that I can flip these back on top. So I stop making Epic Poem into a token, because that is the 3rd time, I think, in 2 games that I have turned that one card into a token. And I don't make like a ton of tokens. It's just nonsense. Okay, second EP. Archiving a little more. They are putting more creatures on the board. Okay, but that Positron Bolt is unfortunate because that means it is not surviving the turn, but neither is their guy. I think we just go Saurian here, get the stuff on the board. They're chaining themselves and they're not archiving a ton, so they have to keep hitting themselves with EPs too. I'm feeling awful at this point. It's just kind of a standstill. They're gonna probably purge something. Oh no, it's still in there. Yeah, just discarding a bunch of stuff to autoencoder. Do they have a Key Frog? No, so I don't even know what their kind of end game play is. Just another Shadows One Last Job. My problem is I kind of want to keep creatures alive to actually reap with. Okay, I've got a lot of Starlines coming. Just keep rolling Equidon. Wow, we drew no more Equidon on that turn. I guess I didn't have hardly any drawing too, so that's fine. But now let's make a token first and then blow up that token. Again, just we're gonna try and keep something alive. What do we have left? We have very little Saurian, so let's ditch the Saurian. Go for a really big Starline's turn. This is where, like, this is more like how my other games with this deck have felt, where it feels like I'm doing so many things that don't actually win the game. It's just like tons and tons of efficiency turns or whatever, but not actually gaining ground. Yeah, their Shadows is gonna do a lot here. Opportunist doesn't matter because it's gonna die to everything. Ooh, we might untap with... Nope. Okay. I mean, we're stopping them in Star Alliance and should get more stuff on the board. Savage Clash, second Savage Clash is gone, so we might actually hold this Star Alliance board. I only get 1 draw though, so I need to remember that. Gruntwork. We want the Amber. we want to draw Cordier, so we'll make Zytar into the token and then flip him. Oh, and we gotta remember we want those guys on the flanks. Let's play this first. I guess there's not really a way to get it on the flank with Cordier. That's okay. I want the draw, play the Cordier. Go ahead and just put that on the right. Yeah, because I had no way to see what... Oh, I knew it was crushing charge. Okay. So we need to get a check. We need to stop their check. Let's... Temporal Purge for Amber. Amber. Lose the crushing charge. Attach this to... Draw a Zytar. We'll do an Amber and then a Capture on this Zytar. We'll see if this board lasts a turn. This guy won't. I don't think we've seen Sack of Coins yet, so that could nuke us here. But they just went Shadow, so I don't think they want to do that again. They don't have another standardized, so I think we're getting this key because both EPs are gone too. Yeah, there's a Zenzi though, which gets them a draw for a turn basically. We got a key, and we still have the Echo Reflectors, so how do we want to do this? Can't kill it with that. Well, I kind of could. I guess these two could just fight. Sure, we'll go back into Star Alliance. Okay. Back to thinking. This can heal both neighbors, so these guys can both fight. Play right. Aha! Synergy. Amber, Capture. You're right, I could have done that. I got a lot of things I'm going through here. Okay, none of these are creatures, but one of them is Epic Poem, so we could draw Epic Poem next turn. So we want to put that on the bottom, then Pale. Oh yeah, that would have gotten me to check too, wouldn't it have? Darn. It's fine. So, Savage Clash here. I don't have any of the stuff I actually want with Epic Poem, but we actually have Epic Poem in hand. Which just has not happened this game. Growth Surge. No Clash. Gosh, so much archiving. So if they don't... Yeah, so us stopping them check here is huge, because now if we go crazy big, they have to EP, which hits their own Amber. So they're in a tight spot. Okay, so if we go here, we can do one, maybe 3 burst, plus the Reaps, plus Beware the Ides. Honestly, that's probably better than the Equidon turn, right? Like, I could do a turn of drawing, but I think that's greedy. Is it greedy, or is it just correct? I don't kill this guy. I think I have to kill this guy. So yeah. Okay. Cannot Pale. We can... we don't want to move one because Strix is not in the archive. Or in discard. So we're gonna... This is where it gets dirtier. I forgot about that. I have Amphora. So all of these pips are also Capture. I guess it doesn't really make a difference, right? because I'm still gonna get Epic Poem Amber. I would have to think through the numbers on that, if one is actually better than the other. Right, but if they go Untamed, I just win. Right, because they don't have any Amber control on Untamed. So they have to EP here. I guess, yeah, I mean, the Fangtooth will still kill it, but this basically forces them to have to... I guess they EP, and then this dies. And then they get the Amber back, or they steal with a bunch of shadows. Yeah, so maybe that wasn't the best way to do it, but... I don't know, so that's like one of the things I just have to think through what's better than that. I guess if I'm getting to the same Amber total, but I'm reducing their Amber total, but potentially their Amber total is going back, then maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, there's a sack of coins. I'll be sad if I still lose this. Definitely good. But they still have 3 more Amber to get rid of. We get it? It's so close. Oh man, this deck is stressful. I'm so tired of turning my stupid epic poem into... I should probably look at that quick. So should look through... Oh, too far. Like what? I think ideally I have to exalt as little as possible so that anything they're getting back off of the one creature that I am epic poeming is all just the Amber they had before. So really it's the Symposiums I have to decide if it's worth the exalt, but I mean it's an exalt and a reap, so it's like I'm also getting the Amber, so it's probably worth it. I mean the Hoplite story though, with 2 Amber, like all 4 of these can be captured, like that's the dream play, is to have this and epic poem in the same hand, because then I just capture 4, so have given them nothing. Exalt 1 with epic poem in game 5 Amber. Like, it's such a big play if I don't turn this stupid thing into a token every time.